Still a lovely boat these days. Lovely fish. There he is. There you go. You there? Hello. Hi guys, Tom here from Wahoo. Something a bit different today. We're in Portland Marina and we're going out on my good friend John's boat. He's got a lovely offshore 25. We're going to be going for squid first, followed by some mixed ground fishing, maybe anchoring for some congers, anything we can find really. This is my good friend John. I've been coming out fishing with him for every year for the last 20 years I reckon. Still a lovely boat these days. All kits out offshore 25. Doing guys, we're just bumping squid jigs along the bottom in about 45 foot of water, so about 15-20 meters of water, just on the edge of the Portland harbour here. Tide's coming out of the harbour, let's see there. See if we can get a squid on board. So we got our first squid on here guys, in the mouth of Portland harbour. John's kindly filming for me. Squid on.
Let's see what we've got. Oh, it's taking line. Oh, it's a nice one, I can see it. Nice little squid.
Already inked.
It's inked out, there we are.
Thanks Johnny.
Nice squid, well done Tom. First one.
One in the box.
First drift as well.
Off in there. First drop. First drop and we're into a squid. Look at that. Send on our way. We're in 50 feet of water here, so yeah, about 15-20 meters. How much line are you going to let out, Jono?
A couple of times the depth, I suppose. Not too much tide at the minute.
So it's a spring tide, but we're on the end of the ebb.
It's about mid-ebb here, but we're kind of in the bay out the tide slightly.
So we're now at anchor. We've got 2 bream rods out, and we put our squid rods down just in case the squid are here as well. And we're just using for bait frozen mackerel and frozen squid at the moment. Size 1 or 2 hooks, and yeah, hopefully it won't be long until we get something. Got a couple of friendly visitors. I think they're terns, but I might be wrong. If it's not a tern, let us know what type of bird this is in the comments. You can see the island of Portland in the background there. John's got a bite. Got a bit of a weight to it. You reckon it's a conger, Johnny? Conger?
Maybe a small smooth hound.
We headed out quite late today, not till about 2 PM. We're going to fish into the evening, so we've got about half an hour to an hour of daylight left. We're just trying for a bream because the bream tend to, small conger, the bream tend to switch off the feed once it gets dark, so then these guys come out to play.
Hopefully some bigger ones.
Hopefully some bigger ones. It's a strap eel there. These birds are getting excited. There you go. What do you reckon? A few pounds?
About
4 or 5 pounds? 3, 4 pounds? Off it goes. Good little start of that. Sunset over Portland Harbour, the Isle of Portland, at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There we go, lovely November sunset. Wind's only blowing a force 2, 3 maximum, I reckon. We got a knot and a half of tide here. Well, between a knot and a knot and a half, and it's going to gradually decrease. John's just putting out a seagull, half a mackerel bait there. The congers are going to start feeding soon, I think. We've got some bird life. It's all going on. It's all going on here. Okay, John's in again. What is it this time?
Maybe just a doggy. No, it's a bit more active than a smooth hand.
So I got the net now, alright. Oh,
No, it's a doggy. Just a doggy.
just a doggy.
Whoa. Oh, Tomo's in.
I don't know what that is. John's into a bream here, we think. Just the lights fading. Oh yeah, nice one. That's a nice
Little
at
bream.
least pound and a half, that.
Yeah, about that.
Beauty. Definitely a keeper.
Yeah, that one can come for dinner, I think.
Keep that one for dinner. There you go. Hold her up for a show, look at that. Lovely fish. Into another one here. John's hooking into all the fish at the moment.
Oh, do you take that rod?
Yeah. Right, is it? Right, hang on. I'm just gonna put this camera down for a minute.
Red's got a nice Guernsey Delight jerseys on fire.
Something's picked up John's bream bait here and it's going to give him a bit of a run for his money. Big conger, you reckon?
Probably. £20 cod.
Hopefully a nice cod, yeah. That'd be ideal. That's on a 1/0 hook, is it?
Yeah.
Might need the net for this one then.
Size 1 or 2. I think it's an eel.
Let's just move these out of the way. Last bit of light now. It's been a pretty nice sunset behind the island. Is it?
It's getting slightly bigger.
Oh, here it is. Do you want the net, or are you just going to send it on its way?
Oh, seagull on. bigger.
Yeah, it's getting on for £10, isn't it? I'll try and unhook it at the side of the boat here using a T-bar disgorger.
Right, come off, that's perfect. There we go.
De-hooks himself and down he goes. That fish was £10, I reckon.
About that.
Right, let's go and get a bigger one.
Let's hope so.
John's just hooked into something a bit more meaty. Bit of weight there.
Not huge, but hopefully they'll get a bit bigger as it gets darker. Coming up now.
She's coming up.
Little strapper.
Down she goes into the depths. What is it?
What you got, Tom?
Not very big.
No.
Strap eel.
Little strapper again. Little strap there.
Right, let's get the. It's a little bit better one, isn't it?
I think it's just had its tail in the reef.
Here he comes. It's an eel. Another eel. About £6–7. Maybe 8 at a push.
Spinning well.
Spinning a treat. There he is.
Alright.
Off he goes. Just going to move spots now. Just going to up anchor and move to a different reef. See if we can get some bigger congers on the feed, or maybe a ray.
You can chuck her over now. I'll help you. A lot of heavy shit.
So we've arrived at our second spot and John's into something fairly half decent here on a baited set of feathers. So we're still using some of that squid that we caught. It's a nice fresh squid as bait and some frozen mackerel.
Slightly bigger eel, this one, I think.
John's gonna have his work cut out here.
Going right back in the tide.
Because we're anchored in the tide here, even though the tide's slackened down a bit, it's running at less than a knot now. That what we think is an eel, conger eel, has swum right back in the tide. I don't know if you can see him back there on the.
Just going well in the tide, I think.
Not a bad one.
Double figures, I think.
Certainly doesn't want to come to the boat.
On that fresh squid.
That's on the fresh squid bait. Thick squid stays on the hook a little bit better. Here he comes. They certainly go well in that tide, don't they? 30 or 40 pounder, you'd be having fun. You see it's on a couple of feathers there. John's gonna.
I think he's eating the weight as well.
Has he? Oh god. Didn't know lead was that tasty, to be honest, but off he goes. We are using a Daiwa Slosh Sea Line 30. You in? Daiwa Sea Line 30 onto a fairly beefy rod here. This is a braid buster 20 to 30 pound class rod, 35 pound braid onto a 50 pound leader, 12 foot of that mono leader onto a 8 ounce weight onto a 4 foot of 100 pound trace, and then we're using a, what's that, 6.0 7.0 hook with some of that fresh squid and a little mackerel head, little cocktail there. That'll be good for the congers or the ray or bass or anything really. Let's send that out. What you got on there, Jono? Conger?
Probably another strap, I reckon, yeah. Holding a bit there. Only snug, just a light rod really. There he comes.
He's coming up with the water column now.
On those baited feathers again.
So we're using a 60 pound leader because it's reefy, fairly reefy ground, so
Another eel.
another small eel. Plenty of small eels around here.
Good fun on light gear though. As we've munched up another weight.
I think it has. Is it the same one?
Going through weight on pace. Be a bit careful unhooking these with baited feathers. Oh, there's one in his gill as well.
There he goes.
What have we got here then, Tom?
I think we've got a conger, John.
There he is, pumping him up. Went pretty well at the
see
start.
The rod there.
See if we can get a bit of
In the light.
trickery.
Switch my head back on.
Rod's pretty well bent. There's this leader. What have we got? What have we got? There he is, another one. Another eel. Thrashing around. Yeah, he is. Yeah, plenty of congers tonight. Must be about number 15 now.
Okay guys, I think we got a double hook up here, and John's got a good eel on. This isn't a bad one either. So guys, folks, we're both hooked in to what we think are congers, but pretty sure Roz is staying put. Let's hope we don't get some on the other rods now. Mine's coming up. Here it comes. What is it? Oh, I think it's tangled in another line. It's gone to the boat.
Better eel.
Oh yeah. Jeez, eating the whole set of feathers. Let's see if we can get this on board for you. It's going to be riding, it's going to be thrashing around everywhere, but
Running back to the bottom.
this one might just unhook itself. Yeah. Oh, it's gone. Right, we'll have yours in the net. Right, that one released itself.
What was that one about? 18?
Was it?
15?
Yours is bigger than 15.
Oh god, yeah. This is a good 20 odd, not bigger.
Right. Well, there's still a bit of bait on those. He's annihilated one of your hooks. Yeah. He's annihilated one of your hooks.
This has run down 3 times. Going like a clap.
Let's send this one out that way.
not actually this thing. What you need to do is try and get the net under the tail.
Yeah. How are we looking?
Keeps diving back.
Coming up.
Not a big fan of the light. There's the leader. He's going back. He's off.
Really?
He's off.
Jeez. Not having any of it. Not having any of it. Oh, oh no. It's going nuts now as well. Hooked it around the stern gear. That's handy. While John's been hanging around with his, mine, another one's gone off.
There we are, I'm leading off here.
Oh, okay, it's got hooked up in yours, I think. I'll just leave it slack.
Yeah. I'm trying to slice it off.
Okay, I'll leave that slack then.
This is a good one.
Get around the back. Yeah.
Need to lay him out like that.
Got him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a serious eel that. Oh, he's taking my bait as well.
That's a better fish, that one.
Slightly.
That's what we came for.
Hang on, let me get that on the camera off.
That's got to be going on for £40, that.
Oh. Here we go, guys. Got a proper conger eel, looks like. He's absolutely smashed my. Right, let's
It's got to be
cut
40 odd, that, hasn't it?
Let's hold him up and get you a good show of it.
Let's just cut that.
Yeah, just cut that braid as well.
I don't know
That braid's got some power, that guy, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Right.
fairly angry. Right, there we go. No.
That's what a proper eel looks like. Beauty. What do you reckon? 45?
Well, £40, isn't he?
40 pounder. Big old head on him.
That's just me. Yeah.
Lovely fish.
One more.
There we go, guys. 40-pound conger.
Good fishing.
Let's put him back. Right, straight
Go.
away. Now let's get the head torch on.
He gave a good scrap, that one. There he goes. Sorting himself out.
Don't know if I caught that on camera, but he's off. Well done, John.
Get rid of that. Disgorge.
So if you can see that, guys, there's another one. Another one there. It must be about, what, 8 pound, that one?
Yeah.
There's certainly plenty of congers here. We're going to put this one back.
Another one going back to the sea. Off he goes. Nice.
Straight back down.
To the depths.
John's into another one here. Sat down conger fishing.
Walk me out. Another strap. It's a small one. Here he goes. Last fish of the day.
We're going to pack up after this one.
Been a Pretty busy night. Tomo's winching this one in. There we go.
What is it? Here comes the leader knot.
One last fish. What have we got? There he is. Oh, it's a Spurdog.
Is it?
Yeah, nice size spur.
Should we net it?
Let's get this one in, have a look. So let's just get the net.
Oh, on the flood, so I grab it.
Nice size spur, that one. It's a big one. Sorry?
Pregnant.
Yeah. That's a good spur.
So yeah, you don't catch many of these in the Channel Islands. It's a Spurdog. It's got these two spines, one behind its dorsal fin, as you can see in there. But this is a female, I think. This is a pregnant female. So
double figures, isn't it?
we don't want to stress her out too much, so
Let her go.
short, pull her back.
Nice fit. There you go. I reckon about 11 or 12 pounds.
Definitely a pregnant female, yeah.
12 I reckon, it's pretty chunky.
Here we go, we're gonna let her go.
There she goes. Back to the depth. Nice to finish with something different.
Yeah, wasn't expecting that.
Here we go. Well done, mate.
That's fishing for you.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice finish.
So what we're doing now is bring the anchor up. Got it. It's got a big boy on an Alderney ring system. This ring here is called an Alderney ring. Very efficient way of bringing up your anchor. Got a crab pot here, guys, that John keeps by his boat. We're now back in, as you can see, so let's see if there's any crabs in this thing.
Or a lobster. Nothing.
John keeps his a lot of shore crabs. You want a hand with that? You're alright.
It's quite
Bit muddy. Look at that.
a few crabs in there.
So we caught a couple of pouts as well, which we're going to use as bait. With this pot here, John's hoping for a lobster,
The odd one in here in the past.
which is always a nice addition end of the day's fishing.
Use up the old bait.
Off it goes. Good stuff. Okay, that's the end of that trip then. We've actually gone to the chippy to get some haddock and chips at the end of it, which is ironic, but
Didn't fancy conger tonight.
we're in Weymouth. We're in Weymouth town now, so yeah, that's the end of that. I've enjoyed the day out at Jono.
It's been fun.
It's been fun, and there'll be plenty more action to come. So see you soon.
Till next time.